Redundancy. Important application of the multiplication rule. The principle of redundancy is used to increase the reliability of many systems. Our eyes have passive redundancy in the sense that if one of them fails, we continue to see. An important finding of modern biology is that genes in an organism can often work in place of each other. Engineers often design redundant components so that the whole system will not fail because of the failure of a single component. So for example 8, Seagate hard drive, redundancy for better reliability. Now, the Seagate hard drive model ST4000DM000 has a failure rate of 2.89% in a year. This is based on data from Backblaze Incorporated. Now in part A, it says that if your computer has only the Seagate hard drive model, what is the probability that it will work for a year? Now, the failure rate of 2.89% converts to a probability of 0.0289 for failure. So we converted this percent into a decimal by moving it twice to the left. So the probability that the hard drive will not fail during the year is found as following the complement. So the probability that at least one hard drive does not fail is equal to 1 minus the probability of failure. Well, we saw that the probability of failure in a decimal form is 0.0289. So 1 minus 0.0289 is going to equal 0.971. Therefore, we would say that the probability that it will work for a year is 0.971, or if we converted that to a percent, it would be 97.1%. Now, if your computer has 2 Seagate model hard drives, what is the probability that at least one of them will work for a year? Now, with 2 independent hard drives, the computer will work if both hard drives don't fail. That is, the computer will work if at least one of the hard drive works. So that means we want to find the probability that at least one hard drive does not fail is equal to 1 minus the probability that both hard drives fail. Now, that means if both hard drives fail, you're doing the multiplication. The failure is 0.0289 times 0.0289 since there's 2 of them. So you're going to take 1 minus that following. So in our calculator, if we did this, we would say 1 minus, then parentheses 0.0289, and then times 0.0289. And so we get the following number, 0.999164790, which rounded to 3 decimal places is 0.999. So the interpretation is the following. With only one drive, there is a 0.0289 probability of failure. But with 2 independent drives, there is only a 0.01 probability that the computer will not work with at least one operating drive. Now, by using 2 hard drives instead of just one, the risk of failure decreased by a factor of 1/28.9. By using 2 independent hard drives, the risk of a serious failure is dramatically decreased and the reliability of the computer is dramatically increased. Redundancy at